is Tiffany, and this is my channel, Who's Your Handmaid. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Today is another edition of #FridaySews. If that sounds interesting to you, stick around. As always, thank you so much to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for starting this #FridaySews and allowing all of us sewists to jump on board with talking about what we've accomplished in sewing this week, what we have coming up, and a little bit about life in between. Thank you, Jen, for sharing that hashtag with us. Also, thank you so much, you guys, to all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and becoming real friends. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for giving these videos a thumbs up. Thank you for sticking with me. It really means so much. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. Join in with this community. I would love to get to know you further. If you want to connect even further than YouTube, you can find me on Instagram. So many new friends have come over to my Instagram page, and I just want to thank you guys for that. It is a really fun way to connect, more two-way. I can follow you back on your Instagram and follow along with your sewing journey, which really has just been so amazing for me. So give this video a thumbs up if you like this kind of content, and consider subscribing if you have not done so already. And by all means, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you've been working on this week. I would love to chat with you about it. Also, on the theme of kind of like talking about Instagram and YouTube and how they kind of collide together, I'm gonna slide right into my #SoGrateful. Jen and Madi from Madi Sews started a challenge to those of us who did Friday Sews videos, a challenge to tell 5 things that we are thankful for in the sewing community, and I have decided to put a little bit of my own kind of twist on that. There were 6 Friday Sews up until Christmas as of last week, so I started last week, and if you want to go see what I was thankful for, go and see last week's video. But today's thankful #SoGrateful item is that I am so grateful for the connections that have been made further via the YouTube and then my Instagram kind of community. I cannot tell you how amazing it is to connect with you guys and see what you're working on, learn more about your lives. It is like you're becoming like true friends, and I just enjoy that so much. Some new friends are messaging me on Instagram, and we're able to chat away about sewing, about life, get to know each other, and that really has meant so much to me. So I'm so grateful for the opportunity to take Instagram and make it a further connection of what has been started here on YouTube. So thank you for those who are connecting with me on Instagram, and if you would like to do so, please come on over. I think it really helps us in our isolated state. Sewing can kind of be an isolated hobby. You do it at your house. For the most part, you do it in your own little corner, and that is really good for mental health, and you're doing something creative and useful, but also you're kind of just doing it by yourself. So sometimes it's good to reach out and connect with others, and obviously that's what I really started this YouTube channel for, and Instagram helps us take that a step further and really connect back and forth with each other in a more of a two-way fashion. So yeah, that's my #SoGrateful for today. I will have 4 more before we get to Christmas, so stay tuned for those. I'm just gonna run through really quick this week on what I've been sewing, and then maybe do a rapid fire sale announcement. I have been monitoring my emails and my Instagram and trying to catch a bunch of sales, so I thought I would give you just a few highlights that I've picked up from those. So what have I been working on this weekend? I am pleased as punch with this little dress that I was able to make for Addie June. If you remember last week, I had said that I wanted to get this dress made up for Thanksgiving, and I indeed was able to. So this is the Little Lizard King Roanoke. And okay, so don't be too proud, Tiffany. You know, that's not good, but I really am super proud of this dress. This is the first time that I have played with trims. There is trim up here on the bodice, and there is also trim at her hem. And also this dress is lined completely on the skirt and then lined on the bodice, and they give you really great instructions for the bodice, but they don't require you to line the skirt. I lined the skirt because this gingham fabric is more of a viscose cotton blend, I believe, and it was a little bit see-through. So I didn't want that, obviously, for her skirt. So I lined it, and I lined this whole outfit with just some basic muslin that I picked up from Joann's. I have a whole stack of it over there. I really just use it for like toiles and stuff like that, but I thought it matched these colors really well, so I went ahead and used it for lining. And then all these fabrics are just from Hobby Lobby. And yeah, it just, you can tell how pleased I am with it. I just love it. It is so amazing. And I have looked everywhere for a tutorial, and I know it's not like brain surgery or anything, but I just did not know how to line these skirts. Never really lined anything before. I certainly have never made it up myself as I went along, and I just decided to give it a whirl this time, and it turned out so beautifully. So I lined her skirt, so the bottom here is hemmed because I turned it inside out, and then I added the lace after I had done her lining of her skirt. And yeah, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And then I went a step further and made her some darling little bloomers. So the inside is the gingham and the outside is the cotton. And this is a violet field threads pattern. And hopefully I popped a picture up of the Roanoke, and I'm going to pop a picture up of these little bloomers because these are my favorite pattern for bloomers. And they're not necessary. I just like to finish, especially like a fancier dress, off with a little pair of bloomers to like cover up her diaper. It just makes it look like it's a full set. So these are super cute. You have elastic in the waistband and also in the leg holes. They're completely lined. You could make them reversible. They tell you that you can do French seams at the very end along these seams right here to make them 100% reversible, but I did not. I skipped that step. So they are what they are. They're fine, and I really think they're super cute. So Addie June is ready for Thanksgiving. Ready for Thanksgiving, you say. This is Friday. Well, actually, I'm filming on Wednesday. I have so much to do, so I'm trying to get a jump start on this video. So today is Wednesday for me, but it is Friday for you. So I do not have a picture for you of Addie June in this outfit, but I will have that for you next Friday. So that is the Little Lizard King Roanoke and the Ruby Bloomers from Violet Field Thread. So that took up a lot of my weekend, but I also spent some of this weekend making a few, what do you call them, prototypes? Designing up a little tutorial that I'm going to be sharing. So let me just give you a real quick sneak peek, and then I will talk about when I'll be sharing it. So here, real quick, is one of Addie's favorite little animals and what I've been working on. So that's all I'm going to show you. I'm not going to tell you anymore. There's a little sneak peek for my favorite friends out there that are watching me. So what am I doing with that? So Sherry from Granny's Sewing Room has very kindly invited me into her Vlogmas Advent calendar. She has worked so hard to create a fun and kind of new twist on an Advent calendar for her viewers, and she has asked so many amazing here on YouTube to join in with her, and I was so I was shocked and just in awe that she asked me to join in. So this will be my very first collaboration, and I am so excited. I will be having a tutorial having to do with what I just showed you, plus a little bonus tutorial, so you don't want to miss this. If you do not follow Sherry, which I'm sure you guys do, please go find her channel. I will link it down below and give her a follow so that you can follow along with Sherry's wonderful Vlogmas that is coming up. It's surreal, that's what it is. I followed her for so long, many years actually, and just enjoyed her channel and loved watching her, and it is just, I just become like completely shocked that she reached out to me and wanted me to collaborate with her. It was so kind. So thank you, Sherry. So yeah, tune into Sherry's channel for the beginning of that Vlogmas, and then I will be popping up along the way. You'll just have to wait to see when I am collaborating with Sherry. Also, don't let me forget to mention that there are prizes. There are so many giveaways with this. Sherry is being so generous. She is working with other companies. She has made some things herself to give away. She's an amazing person. So please do go follow her if you do not do that already. Speaking of Vlogmas, I wanted to real quick just talk about my plans for Vlogmas. If you've been following me, you know that I have a busy lifestyle. I work a 9 to 5. I have a toddler, and of course, you know, I'm married, so I have all my family to take care of, and then I love to sew. So I was just contemplating how to work Vlogmas this year. And you know, I love Vlogmas. I loved watching it last year. And the aspect that I really love is the part of a Vlogmas where you get a peek into your favorite vlogger's real life. I can sit here and talk to you about the patterns that I picked up every week, but what I don't show you is more day-to-day stuff that might be kind of more, I don't know, more interesting. It would be more interesting to me. So to get to know me a little bit better. So I think I will be doing a weekly Vlogmas and a kind of a roundup of the week. Every day of the week, throughout that week, I'll be kind of shooting some footage of what I've been doing that week, prep for Christmas, maybe take you along some country views here in southern Indiana, and just kind of give you a glimpse into a real country Christmas here with me in southern Indiana. So let me know if that sounds interesting to you. I think that's my plan. I don't think I'm going to change, but go ahead and let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear them. Let me know if you love watching Vlogmas, or is it too much? Every day for me is a lot. So maybe once a week will be more doable. All right, so let's jump in to this rapid fire sales that are happening this weekend. Now most of these have been on for at least a week now, so maybe you've already seen these, maybe you've already purchased some things, but what I'm going to feature today is nowhere near all of them. These are just pattern companies that I have picked out that I personally have loved. I know that there is a spreadsheet on Instagram, so if you're on Instagram, there has been a spreadsheet going around that a really talented person started. I can't remember her name right now, and I'm really sorry about that. But she put together a spreadsheet of all the sales that she was coming in contact with, and then when they were going out and etc. It was a really great spreadsheet, but not all of it pertained to me. So I'm just going to give you a few of the ones that I really are looking forward to and have maybe already taken part of so that you can jump on the bandwagon of their Black Friday sales as well. So here we go. These are pattern companies that I have tried, that I love, and I have broken them up into two categories. So children, as you can see, I obviously love sewing for my daughter, so I have two children's pattern companies that are having sales this Black Friday that I wanted to highlight, and then I have six companies for adults that are having sales. So let me go through them real quick. Excuse me if I look at my notes. I want to make sure that I'm getting the percentage right and the end date right. So let's go here. So the first one is Peony Patterns, and I'm going to try to pop up a picture of the company, or at least their website, so that you can see what they look like. Peony Patterns have a ton of very beautiful little girl dresses. That's what I go there for. Bow patterns, all kinds of really frilly little dresses, or you know, that kind of thing for little girls. So if you have a little girl in your life, that is really a great pattern company. They are having 40% off all patterns right now, and I could not find an end date, so I'm just going to assume it's the 28th. If you are interested in this website, I would go look like right now and make sure that right now, today on Black Friday, and make your purchases before they take that sale off, because I really don't know when it ends. I assume it's the 28th, but I'm not sure. The next one is, of course, Little Lizard King. How could I not talk about them? I love Little Lizard King. I have oodles, probably almost 50 now, patterns from that pattern company. They make amazing patterns for children. I have bought a few boy patterns from them as well, so they do try to reach out to the little boys, which I know are kind of hard to find those patterns. Little Lizard King instructions are amazing. They walk you through everything. Highly recommend. So they have 50% off site-wide, and that ends the 28th. So 50% off is a really, really good deal, and that makes their patterns like $4 or $5. So please go give Little Lizard King a look if you have any children in your life. Also, these are all PDF pattern companies that I'm talking about. So you will have to print the patterns, but for children especially, the patterns are like less than 20 pages, so it's really no hardship at all to tape those together. Okay, moving into the adult category, along with Little Lizard King, they have a sister company. It is called Styla, and they also have 50% off site-wide until the 28th on their women's patterns. They also have a couple, like 3, I think, bag patterns. They have like a tote bag and like a backpack and maybe a crossbody. So they have really, really good patterns. Again, it's the same company as Little Lizard King, so your patterns, your instructions are going to be just as good. And they have some really cute, like trendy kind of designs that are really cute for, yeah, the modern woman. And the next pattern company is no shock to anyone that I'm going to mention them. Ellie and Mac Patterns are a favorite, if not the favorite pattern company that I have ever tried. They have a sale going on right now. All patterns are $3. All of their patterns are $3, and their patterns are super inexpensive anyway. They're like $5.95 regular price, but now they've marked them down even further to $3. So that is amazing way to stock up on Ellie and Mac patterns. Again, on Ellie and Mac, I couldn't find an end date, so I am assuming the 28th, but again, go check them out as soon as you hear this if you haven't done so already. The next pattern company that I wanted to highlight is Sew House 7. I featured them on my Instagram, and I said something like 2 words, toaster sweater. And if you have not tried the toaster sweater, and I'm sure you either tried it or you're sick of hearing it, it is an amazing pattern. It's not just another sweater. I don't know how else to explain it. It's not just another sweater. It's an amazing pattern, and I love it so much. I've made 2, and I hope to make more. So Sew House 7 is having 25% off all patterns, and that ends the 28th. So go check out Sew House 7 if you have not done so already. This is when I bought the toaster sweater. This sale that they had last year, that's when I got my toaster sweater pattern, and I was really happy that I did so. The next pattern company, now in all fairness, I have not sewn up this pattern yet, but I have indeed taken advantage of her sale to get that Highlands wrap dress. And this pattern company is the Allie Olson Pattern Company. I featured them on my Black Friday pattern wish list that I put out a couple weeks ago. And I did indeed snatch up that Highlands dress. It's on its way here to me right now. They are having 20% off site wide, and that ends the 27th. So go check out Allie Olson. She doesn't have very many patterns. I don't remember the exact number, but it's not very many compared to other pattern companies. But what she has is really beautiful. The next one is Chalk and Notch, and let me just take a minute to acknowledge what I'm wearing right now. This is the Chalk and Notch Fringe dress. I have only made one of these, but I absolutely love this dress. Every time I put it on, I think, Tiffany, you need to make more of those. It is so comfortable. I love the style of it. I made like no changes to it. It's so comfortable. And I love wearing this dress. It's beautiful. So yes, Chalk and Notch is a wonderful pattern company, and they have a little bit of a different kind of sale. Let me read it to you. It's 20 to 35% off depending on how much you buy. So how much money you spend is going to determine your percentage off. It's anywhere from 20 to 35%, and that ends the 28th. If you have not tried the Fringe dress, if it's your jam, if dresses are your jam, give it a try. You won't be disappointed. And then the last sale that I have for all of you die-hard Big Four fans, which I'm probably gonna go check out myself, Joann's pattern sale this Black Friday weekend is Simplicity. They are $1.99 from Wednesday the 23rd until Saturday the 26th. So Simplicity is the $1.99 sale this weekend at Joann's. Okay, that was rapid fire. Sorry to hit you guys with all of that. I'm gonna link it all down below, or at least list it out down below so that you guys can look over what I said today. I hope it is of interest to someone. Okay, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Subscribe if you have not done so already. Don't forget to give this video a like and leave a comment down below. Are you getting in on any Black Friday sales? How was your Thanksgiving? And let me know what you're working on this weekend. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.